Once there was a king. He was married since years now. However, they had no kids. After many years, the queen gave birth to a cute boy. The king and the queen were very happy, and soon after 2 years, they got a baby girl as well. The prince and the princess were growing day by day. The prince was a pampered child and hence got engaged in many wrong activities. One of his friends was a magician. However, the prince was not aware of the same. Princess was extremely beautiful and virtuous. Anyone who used to see her used to get enchanted. She had a parrot whom she named as Hiraman. Prince used to do horse riding. Once his magician friend took him along to his palace. He welcomed him with lot of respect. He confused him with his clever talks and proposed him to gamble. Initially, the prince denied. However, his friend insisted a lot and finally he agreed to play. Initially, he bet on his horse, his jewelry and everything that he had. But after some time, he had nothing to bet on. However, his greed got increased and he kept thinking that he may win next time. While playing with the magician, the prince lost his sister in the bet. But the problem was that, how will the princess come here? The magician then said, "I have a plan, my dear. I will bloom like a lotus flower in the lake, and you get the princess there. She will certainly get attracted towards the lotus, and then I will take her along with me." The next day, Prince went to the lake with his sister. The minute Princess saw the lotus, she got attracted towards it and asked the prince to get the lotus for her, even though the prince did not want to say, but he still asked his sister to go and get the flower herself. The princess happily went inside the lake, and the moment she was about to pluck the flower moved little ahead. The princess said, "I went to the water till knees, my brother. I'm trying my best to take the flower, my brother, but I can't get the flower. The flower is moving ahead." Prince was aware of the truth. He said, "Please move ahead." The more the princess moved ahead in the water, the lotus kept moving. The princess again said to his brother, "I went into the water till my waist, my brother. I'm trying my best to take the flower, my brother. I can't get the flower. The flower is moving ahead." Moving ahead bit by bit, the princess entered into the water till her neck. She again said to her brother, "I went into the water till my neck, my brother. I'm trying my best to take the flower, my brother. I still can't get the flower. The flower is moving ahead." Before the princess could understand anything, the magician, who had become the lotus, dragged her inside the water. Along with the princess, he came back to his palace. After the prince came back home, he told his father that he is not aware where the princess went. The king sent his soldiers to search for her. However, she was not to be found anywhere. The parrot of the princess used to be always sad now. Hence, the king freed him from the cage and said, "Till the time you get the princess back, you will not get anything to eat or drink." The parrot kept flying and reached a tree near the palace of the magician. While sitting on the tree, he started crying aloud and said loudly, "My dear, where should I search for you? Where are you? I am dying of hunger. I am dying of thirst." The minute Princess heard the parrot's voice, she said, "Oh my dear parrot, oh my dear parrot, your sister is in prison. You are my father's parrot. You are my mother's parrot." The parrot understood where the princess was. He immediately flew to his palace and informed everything to the king. The king went to the magician's palace and caught the magician. He took the princess back home. prince was very happy to see his sister back. He told the entire story to the princess and apologized to her, and also promised that he will never gamble again in his life. Soldiers brought the magician as well to the palace. The princess explained everything to the king. When the king got to know about the prince, he got disheartened. He imprisoned the magician and removed the prince from the village. Soon, the princess got married and her parrot also went along with her to her new palace. And they all lived happily ever after.